Hi there. In the earlier video, we have seen how to create a memory dump file by using a tool called Not My Fault. And this is a Windows tool which manually crashes your system, which generates a memory dump file. And by changing a couple of settings, you can save that memory dump file to your hard disk. So now we're gonna analyze that memory dump file using Volatility tool. You can download the latest version of a Volatility tool from this URL volatilityfoundation.org and releases, and you can download what version of the tool suitable for your configuration. Volatility is a Python framework which is used to analyze the dump files, and we're gonna see few commands of volatility tools listed here, but there are many more commands that, like, you can go to this page. These are all the commands which are supported by volatility to on to perform operations on a memory dump file. And if you just click on, suppose, image info, this is the first command we're gonna see today. So it gives detailed information what this means, what this feature extracts, and all. So now we when we download a suitable version of volatility, this is what we get. These this is the volatility standalone application. So by using this, we're gonna analyze the memory dump file we collected, that is memory.vmvm, and we're gonna extract some features from that. So first we're gonna see the image info. This is basically the syntax. As you can observe here, this is the exe file, the application here, and -f is a setting, and then the memory dump file name, and then according to the feature we want to extract, we'll pass the arguments here. So first one is image info. Image info generates the profile information of the dump file, namely, you can see here the suggested profiles. These suggested profiles are useful in other commands, like when we want to give the profile information for DLL list or DLL dump, PS list, and something like that, and what are the number of processes in it, what is the image type, and all the other information. So see, I have executed here the image info, the same command from this notepad, and then I'm getting the output like this. So now for the second command, that is PS list. PS list displays all the processes of the system that were running when the system was crashed. This PS list also shows the session ID and all. I'm gonna show you this. So let's do a full screen now. This is the command here: volatility 2.4 an exe file -f, the memory dump name file, and the profile information of that memory dump, and then PS list. It gives the offset of the process, the name of the process, the PID, PPID, and all, session info and all, start time, and then time of it. So with this information, like when we do a PS list, the processes which are hidden will not show up. There will be some processes which are hidden, like for example malware.exe, that we can extract from PS scan. Okay, when moving on to the next process, that is DLL list. DLL list basically displays all the DLL files which were in the memory dump. Before that, you can see this. This is, you may wonder what are these dots. This is a tree data structure of all the processes, and we call it the PS tree. Okay, so now moving on to the next one, that is DLL list. So when we execute it, it just goes on and displays every DLL file which was in the memory dump. Not only that, it also displays the offset address and all. I'm gonna show you the base, the size, the load count path, and also the service pack. I'm sorry. Yeah, these are all the DLL files which are in the memory dump file. And I interrupted by pressing the command, so that it won't like it takes time listing all of the DLL files, because it's a big directory. So what if I want to extract all the DLL files which are available in that dump? So this is the command for that, and in order for this command to work, we have to specify a directory where we can store all the DLL files. So here I have created an empty folder which is dump. So now I'm gonna execute that command. Dump, and then this will copy all these DLL files in that. We can see here. See, the number is increasing. So this could take a while. So we're gonna move with the next command. All these DLL files can be accessed afterwards. So next command, after DLL dump, we're gonna use memory map. Memory map basically shows you the virtual address of the page, the corresponding physical offset of the page, and the size of the page. So memory map shows which pages are in the memory. As you can know, it is useful for detecting what pages are there present, and like to prevent a page fault, what pages are there in the memory. So this could go on for a while. So I'm gonna interrupt that output and just show you what is described here. Just go up and then see. The first column is virtual address, and the second column is physical address, and the size of the page, and what is the dump offset value. That's all. So as we are extracting 4 columns, we are getting the 4. Otherwise, you can extract more. So this is the memory map. So memory dump extracts all the memory resident pages in a process into an individual file. We have to specify a directory similar to the DLL dump for the memory dump too. So I have created a vfiles directory, which is here, vfiles, which is also empty initially. So I'm gonna copy this command and paste it. Okay, this is running. I'm gonna use second terminal. Paste, and then this will go for a while, and it copies all the files here, all the process files here in the vfiles folder. We can also see that here, like it is displaying here. We can also see the processes here. This could take a while because it's a large dump file, so it takes a while to extract the data. And moving on to the next command, it's connections. Connections basically displays the TCP connections which were active at the time of the system crash. This is very important when we are trying to see all the active connections. So I'm gonna show it to you. Yeah, the offset, the local address, the remote address, the process ID of all the connections which were active during when system crashed and created that memory dump file. So moving on to the next command, the last command we tried, that is MFT parser. This scans for MFT file records and displays every info about each file, like the creation date of that file, the modified date of that file, the altered date of that file, and the access date of that file in the MFT record, and the type of that file. Just copy this and paste it. It also, the MFT parser also gives the offset address of MFT and the record number too. We're gonna see it when it starts. So this could take forever. Okay, so we're gonna check in on the other thing. It's still running the DLL dump which we run